Ninja here, and well, for this Saturday Scramble, I decided I'm going to start something new. So, as you can see, I'm playing Plants vs. Zombies, and if you don't know what Plants vs. Zombies is, then, I don't know what to say. I mean, how do you not know what Plants vs. Zombies is? I mean, it's only been around for a long time. It's only one of the first tower defense games, essentially. It's Plants vs. Zombies. You plant plants to defend yourself against zombies. That's the gist of it. Now, as you can see, I'm in my Plants vs. Zombies profile, and despite having the trophy, my adventure is set to 1-1. That is because I have completed the main adventure and I'm about to do my second round. However, I figured I've seen people doing a lot of Plants vs. Zombies challenges, and to be fair, I'm not the greatest at Plants vs. Zombies, so I figured I want to do a challenge, but I want to keep it basic. I want to keep it vanilla. I don't want to mess with the game files or anything like that. So no completely randomized, no playing it backwards, nothing like that. Now what I am going to do is, for anyone who's played the adventure for a second round, you know that Crazy Dave has a little something to say. So we're gonna start this up. Where is he? There he is. Man, no zombies just keep a-coming. This time around I want to pick some seeds for you. I choose these 3. So this is what I figured would be fun. So for every single level through this run, I need to use all 3 of the plants that Crazy Dave picks for me at some point during the level. And that means if it's a mushroom, I need to wake it up. The only exception will be if there's if I get Gravebuster on a level that doesn't have graves. So if I get Gravebuster on any level that's not the night level, or if I get any aquatic plants during not the water. That's the only exceptions. If I get mushrooms during the day, I've got to pick coffee bean. I've got to wake up those mushrooms and actually use them. If I get sunflower during the night, might as well use sunflower instead of sunshroom, or I use both. If I get if I get pea shooter on the roof, well, that's a darn shame. I have no choice. If I get something like Blover, an instant plant, then all I have to do, most plants will have to become part of my defense. If it's an instant plant, like Blover, I just need to use it, and then it's satisfied, because there's no point in continuously placing it. Whereas if I get Umbrella Leaf, for example, I need to find a way to use Umbrella Leaf, such as using it as a shielding plant, like in the front line. So here we go. For the first, for 1-1, we get Torchwood and Snow Pea, which do not have good synergy. And then we have Squash. Now, I'm going to pick Sunflower. I'm going to pick Pea Shooter. I'm going to pick Twin Sunflower. As you can see, I don't have all the purple plants yet. I will work on that. Who knows? Maybe I'll get all that during this adventure. I'll pick Marigold, since I need to collect more money. And I'm going to pick Walnuts, because getting Snow Peas and Torchwoods is going to be a little more expensive. So I need time to build up to get more sun, and that means I need to stall with Walnut. And for the same reason, I'm going to pick Tall Nut to also help defend. So the idea here is I'm going to use... here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to put Pea Shooters in the back, then Torchwood, and then Snow Pea's going to be closer to the front, so I can freeze the zombies temporarily, and then do the splash damage. So the Snow Pea is going to be there to help bunch up the zombies, and the Torchwood and Pea Shooter are going to be there for the actual damage, and then I have Squash. which I have to use at least once during the level because it's an instant plant. And when I say use it, I don't mean just place it. I mean, it's got to kill something. So let's get this started. So we're going to have 2 rows of sunflowers here. I'm going to need pea shooter in the back, then torchwood, and then snow pea in front of the 2 lanes. Now I just hope the zombies don't pop up in the top row. Okay, zombies there, that's fine. I'm actually going to let him pass. I'm going to set up a walnut here, just so that it's set up. Here's the second zone. So I'm giving up 2 lawnmowers for this, but challenge is challenge. And what I could actually do is put squash here, because that still counts as using the instant plant. Now I don't know if squash is going to be ready. Let's pea shooter here, sunflower. Now that pea shooter should be able to kill, and if not, I'll pop down a torchwood. Kill? Yes, okay. I'm gonna put down twin sunflower just so we can get some extra sun. Put down a walnut here. Put down another sunflower. Okay, and now, okay, let's put, nope, I want to put snow pea here. Place down a marigold. I still need to use torchwood somewhere in my defense, otherwise I fail the challenge, and I have to restart the level. So let's pop torchwood here. Now I can heal my walnuts if necessary. I think I'm just gonna squash here. Pea shooter. Give me some sun. I'm gonna fix this walnut. Drop a marigold. And I'll put down another pea shooter. Now I have successfully completed the challenge, so now it's just about winning the level. Put down another twin sunflower. Oh goodness, I did not notice there were 2 zombies up there. Squash time. And then I'm going to put down snow pea. And then I'll put down a pea shooter at the top as well. And let's put down a torchwood. Whoops. I didn't mean to click that. So I'm actually, what you just witnessed is going to be the first of many little issues. See, I'm playing on windowed mode because for whatever reason, OBS won't record the screen if I'm playing in full screen. So I have to play in windowed mode, and what I just did there was accidentally click off of the window, which paused the game. That's only the first wave. I didn't even notice that it was 2 waves. At least that means I have time to set up my defense and make it more official that I actually used everything. Tallnut is suffering here. Let's fix Tallnut. Let's drop a squash for now. that solidifies to me that I need to get more torchwoods. I need torchwoods for dealing with the groups of zombies. Coin. Pea shooter. Now I need 2 more torchwoods and another snow pea to complete my defense. And I just need to work on upgrading things. Let's twin sunflower since that takes longer. Let's torchwood up here. Snow pea. Yeah, so what's going on here is actually Snow pea is slowing down the front zombie, giving a slight moment for back zombies to catch up, so that the Torchwood AoE area of effect, for anyone who doesn't know what AoE is, can hit multiple zombies. Now I can get rid of the walnuts and start placing new tall nuts. Now I'm gonna get to see, because I haven't played this in a while, so I don't know. Oh, so I just have a basic flag zombie. I don't have a zombotany made, I guess. But you know what? That's fine. I don't need one. Put down another twin sunflower. Let's place down a squash. Just get this over quickly. Hey, we got a coin out of it. We got a gold coin here. Let's remove this walnut, place a new tall nut, and that was our successful 1-1 defense. Let's see what random plants we get for round 2. So it's still just regular zombies. So this time we need to use squash again. We need to use repeater, and we need to use pumpkin. This shouldn't be that hard. I can actually do a... Let me check the shop. I want to see if I've got gold magnet. For 3,000. I don't have enough for gold magnet. Darn. That is unfortunate. If I had enough for gold magnet, then I would... what I would do is I would use marigold as my defender with pumpkin. And then I would put down a couple gold magnets, but I don't have enough to buy gold magnet. Now I'm gonna buy a pea shooter just to be safe, or bring pea shooter just to be safe. I'm gonna bring walnut, and I'm gonna bring. Now, since I have repeater, I feel that I should have to make repeater like the star of my defense. So I'm not gonna bring spikeweed. I think I might do a garlic strategy here, just for the fun of it. Oh, but if that's the case, hold on. We're gonna restart the level. Please give me the same plants. That way it doesn't. That way it's fair. It is okay. Instead, okay, so I'm gonna bring sunflower, twin sunflower. I'm still gonna bring garlic. I'm gonna bring walnut. I'm going to bring marigold so I can make some money. But then instead of bringing pea shooter, I'm gonna take a risk and bring torchwood because I do have squash. Let's see how this works out. So we're going to start with our 2 columns of sunflowers. Actually, it's not going to be 2 columns. Instead, I'm going to be doing... only 9 sunflowers here. He's down there, that's fine. I'm going to let him walk right through. Just put a squash at the end here. I didn't want to put that sunflower there. I'm not going to remove it. I'll just get rid of it later. Okay, second squash is just about ready. Let's put down a twin. Place down squash. Boom, one zombie gone. Okay, you show up. I don't like you being there, so I'm going to place garlic right at the front. I'm going to place squash at the end once again, so I can finish building up my sunflowers. And I'm going to... Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I'm going to... Garlic here. I'm going to repeater here. I'm going to place another twin. I'm going to get rid of this one sunflower, just because it's starting to annoy me there. And then I'm going to put a repeater here. I'm going to garlic here. And then I'm going to torchwood at the end here. And then what I'm going to do is place extra garlic. I still need to use pumpkin somewhere in this defense. And okay, let's place torchwood here. I think I'm going to place pumpkins on my torchwoods just to be safe. Place the extra garlic in case my garlics get eaten. Then I'll place walnuts down here. So I only really need 2 garlics in each. Repeater. Let's place a pumpkin on this other one. And I'm going to start placing marigolds, just so I can make some more money. Now, unfortunately, you can't restore garlic like you can the walnuts. Let's see. Let's place another repeater. Place a walnut. Place a pumpkin here. Place a repeater here. I'd like one more sun, please. That'll do. We get another marigold. Gold coin, silver coin. Place another twin, walnut, pumpkin. Okay, two of our garlics are reaching their final phase, so let's replace them. Another marigold. I'd still like one more repeater. Yep, here we go. I would say we have successfully completed the challenge of using the 3 plants Crazy Dave has given us. And right on time because the level is about to end. Now this level does feel like it went by faster, but we did actively use attacking plants the entire time rather than stalling at the start. All right, that's level 1, 2 done. We need to use squash again, we need to use garlic, and we need to use melon pulp. This is actually really good. because melon poultice is expensive. So by having to use garlic, I can easily make it so I don't have to spend nearly as much sun on melon poult. Now I have 3,000. I might as well. No, you know what? I'm gonna save for that. I'm gonna buy in order. I'm gonna buy Gatling Pea next. Or maybe, actually, I think I'm gonna save for Gloom Shroom. Because, if I end up with, like, garlic in the pool, Gloom Walk is gonna be a really good strategy. So let's see. So we're gonna pick Sunflower, Twin Sunflower. We've already got garlic. We've got squash. I guess just to be on the safe side. I mean, obviously I'm bringing Marigold. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to bring Potato Mine. And I'm going to bring cheap stuff. Let's see. I'm going to bring Walnut just for defense. And then once again, just to be on the safe side, I'll bring Jalapeno, I guess. Though the 3 plants I absolutely have to use are squash, garlic, and melon poult. So we are doing another garlic strategy, although it's not exactly by choice. It's kind of forced upon us. Though to be fair, even if I wasn't handed garlic, with having to use melon poults, I probably would have picked garlic anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna put down a squash and let you walk right through. Yeah, Twin Sunflower is actually just about done, but we get. You only get 25 sun in Plants vs Zombies 1. So I'm just gonna keep planting sunflowers until I do end up having enough sun for a twin. Okay, we've got to place down a garlic here. He moves up. That's not great. I'll put one there just so it's ready. Okay, he gets crushed. Hopefully the next squash will be ready. Great. On top. Wonderful. I could pop a jalapeno. Squash is just about ready, so we can at least get rid of this first guy. And then I'm going to drop a Potato Mine right when this guy gets crushed. Hopefully that'll be armed in time. Great, now we need a garlic down to the bottom. And there's another guy. Wow. Wonderful. Cool. First melon poult is ready. As soon as this zombie explodes, we place our melon poult. We have now successfully completed the challenge. Now it's just about winning with this strategy. Luckily, melon poult is very strong, so I don't think beating the level is going to be that hard. I just need to wait for the squash to go away. And then we have melon poult clean up the rest. And let's place more garlics, and we'll start placing marigolds as well. And then just to be safe, we'll place walnuts all the way down here. I kind of doubt we'll need them, but just in case, you never know. You never know what could happen. We've got another melon poult ready, so we're gonna drop that. Got our third twin. Let's go ahead and drop a marigold and then a walnut. Might as well drop some squash. No reason not to, really. Here's our 4th melon pult. Just a moment, guys. I hear scratching at the door. It's my dog. Hey, doggy. My dog wanted to come see me in my room, so my dog's in the room now. Yeah, first wave is done. First flag is done. We're about to have our 5th twin. We're getting lots of sun that we really don't have anything to do with. I could put down more melon pults, I guess. Get rid of those back walnuts since we have squash there anyways. Place down another marigold. Get rid of that other back walnut for a melon pult. Our 6th twin is now ready. I'm gonna have to replace those garlic soon. They're all on their second, they're all on, okay, one of them's onto the 3rd stage, so let's replace him just before the final wave. Can you believe how underrated garlic is? Garlic is such a good plant. Now, we are going to get a quick sneak peek at what... That's actually really good. I can start off with Pea Shooter, set up Torchwood, and then replace Pea Shooter with Repeater. Actually, no. Pea Shooter needs to remain part of the setup, so I can set up Pea Shooter, set up Torchwood, and then set up Repeater behind that. So my sunflowers are going to be a little more forward than usual when I do this, but 3 levels for now is fine. That's going to be all for today. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified when I upload. And I will see all of you next time.